Hello, 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 beautiful strangers, and welcome back to another episode of You and Me and Her. When we last left off, we had a lovely little scene at a cat store, and, well, an unfortunate showcase of good old MCU-kun's density, as well as leaving off at this. Just look at it. This. Yeah, I'm not at a loss for words, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to say about that. But, anyway, before actually we get right back into it, I do want to apologize just in case it happens. There are chances of severe storms today, so if there's any random crashes of thunder in the background or the sound of wind and rain, well, it's severe storms or something. Don't worry, it's not that bad. Could be worse, and I don't even know. It's not even raining as of right now, so who knows. But without any further stalling, let's get back into it, shall we? He confessed his love to me. What? He said I was the first person to look past his weird hobbies. That he always loved me as a brother, but lately he's realized it's something more than that. Ryujiro confessed his love to me while cross-dressing. What was he wearing? A girl's swimsuit. No kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm too busy trying to figure out my fucked up life. This is some heavy shit first thing in the morning. I mean, you'll have to turn him down, right? But, in that swimsuit, Ryujiro, he was cute. He was cute. My little brother can't be that cute. Sounds like a bad, light novel title. Sounds like a, fuck. Great, now I'm stealing his jokes. Sounds like a mediocre light novel. I hate that me and MC-kun here have the same thought. That's not good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sone-san. Kibono-kun, what's got you crying this early in the morning? This is Sone-san. It's a long story, but hear me out. By the end, I'm sure you'll be crying right along with me. Wait, where's Aoi? Shinichi, have you seen her? There's going to be a kiss. Shinichi, are you listening? Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen her this morning. She's late, don't you think? Normally, Aoi is already sitting at her desk and staring into space by the time I arrive. What's wrong, Yutaro? She completely ignored me. Wait, Shinichi, since when have you been all buddy-buddy with? Morning, Miyuki. Morning, Aoi. You're late. Must have been too excited about going to the batting cages. Slept through my alarm. So she claims. But that's not what it looks like to me. She doesn't just seem sleepy. She seems worn out. Is there something stressing her out, maybe? I mean, something. I mean, there's a lot of somethings you can consider. There's, the whole fact that she's, sleeping in a manga cafe, which is... After school, I head to the roof to meet up with the others. Doo-doo. I turn around, and sure enough, Aoi's up there transmitting again. I climb up the ladder. Did God ever answer your call? Not yet, but today feels like a good day. Don't wear yourself out now. As with this morning, she still seems kinda under the weather. What will you do if he answers? Save the game. Oh, right. You finally made friends with Miyuki after all. Uh-huh. I'm not crazy about her gamer brain nonsense, but I'm glad she cares about Miyuki. Well, I hope he picks up then. God will answer. Ow, we can feel it. Her gaze pierces beyond the crimson sky, beyond the farthest reaches of the world, and for a moment, I find myself envious of her. Shinichi, what's wrong with you today? What are you talking about? You were avoiding Miyuki. Did she shoot you down last night? I didn't even confess. Miyuki and I are just friends, and... You're lying. Aoi knows the truth. Miyuki likes Shinichi, and Shinichi likes Miyuki. So you two will get together. It would be dumb not to. When I'm with Aoi, for some reason, it's easier to just open up. Is it because we're standing in the center of the universe? Somehow I feel that, as Miyuki's friend, Aoi is a safe person to tell. She said there's going to be a kiss. Huh? In the play. If I was her boyfriend, I'd be furious, but we're just friends, so it doesn't matter. Are you sure? I mean, she's out of my league anyway. When she's famous, she'll find someone who deserves her, someone way better than me. Why sit around just waiting to get dumped when I could just not fall for her in the first place? I made up my mind about this forever ago. I know I'm being a little fatalistic about this, but I can't help the way I feel. This is the reason I've kept my distance from her all this time. Being with her would only get us both hurt later on down the line. Dudu. Shinichi, are you scared of getting cucked? Excuse me? Got it. Aoi raises her hand high in the air. The red rays of sunlight reflect off her phone screen. Don't worry. Her eye shines with an unearthly glint. Huh? That's not an ominous noise. No, not at all. No. Suddenly, something feels off. I look up to find dark clouds swirling in the sky above us. Moments ago, it was a perfectly sunny day, but now stormy winds rush around us. It feels as though time itself is being sucked away into an otherworldly portal, leaving us caught in purgatory between dusk and night. The world is caving in. The protective shell falls away and the borderline falters, threatening to reveal what lies beyond. Aoi? What are you doing? Dodo. Collecting a bunch of Shinichi event CGs. Recharge complete. Now we can transmit to God, and then the universe will get an update patch. An update patch? Like the kind of thing a computer program would download off the internet? I like this track, by the way. The way things are going, the plot is going to break down. Shinichi and Miyuki won't end up together, and that's no good. So Aoi will have God overwrite the universe. That way Miyuki will never end up with anyone else. That way you won't get cucked. Well then, that's an interesting decision to make. I mean, she wants to make an overwrite patch to change the universe so that okay. Well, we're gonna see the outcome of both of these decisions, of course. But I think what is she talking about? Why? What is she doing? Why? We've got to stop her. We've got to stop her. Suppose there really is a God out there. If he could change my fate and make the impossible possible. I really like this track, by the way. It's really nice. What would he ask for in return? What would I be forced to sacrifice? Stop, please. Panicking, I blurt the words out. I don't think that's supposed to have a speaker next to that, but whatever. We're done. I've actually played a couple of visual novels recently. A couple, it might actually only be one. It's one or two. That had that as an issue a couple of times, but whatever. Something inside my head tells me I need to stop her before she does something that can never be undone. Shinichi? Seriously, please, don't do this. Dudu. Are you sure? You're headed for a bad ending right now. Is that really what you want? Nothing about my life could be called a bad ending. Sure, it's nothing special, but it's still fun. I don't need to date Miyuki either. Our existing friendship is already more than I could ever ask for. That's the truth, plain and simple. I don't even need to think twice about my answer. This is what I want. I'm just happy being friends. Friends? Just as the word leaves her lips. Nice effect. Seriously, I like effects like that in visual novels. It helps without raising the production values too much, especially to an affordable level, and it adds nice little detail. Anyway, the cloud clears away right before my eyes. Was it an act of God? I honestly don't know. Maybe she really does have the power to change things. But I don't need a divine miracle. I just want things to carry on like they always have. I'll tell myself this was all just a daydream, an illusion, a hallucination. I mean, what else could it have been? Let's go find Miyuki. Okay. Just as Aoi smiles, Dudu. Whoa. Her body tumbles sideways. You okay? Huh? Is my battery dying? I could tell you weren't feeling so hot. Let's call off our plans and... Aoi's fine. Let's go to the batting cages. There's no hesitation in her eyes. She did mention she was really excited to go. So excited she didn't get much sleep. All right, but you better tell me if you start feeling sick, all right? Got it. She nods and stumbles over to the ladder. Let's hurry and find Miyuki. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Huh? Right as I walk in the door, I get an impromptu apology from that first-year girl. I saw you walking over and it was all so fast and I got scared. Was it something I did? No, at the time I was just so panicked, you know, being seen like this. I didn't know what to do, so I... Was he ogling you? Huh? No. Of course not. See, she knows I wasn't being creepy. Maybe she just doesn't like you. That's not true. So you do like him? Like him? Fat chance. I hate him. Yeah, that's right. I hate his guts. I'm sorry. A split second later, she takes off like a bat out of hell. Ow. Looks like she fell. Yep. She's a klutz. Yep. Hey, what are you doing, picking on Haru-chan again? We're not picking on her. If anything, I'm sure I'm the victim here. Man, you sure a delicate little flower like her can handle being in a play? She's actually really talented, and she's got the looks to boot. Shinichi, you're just upset you got turned down. She can't turn down a confession I never made. That said, I wouldn't mind seeing her perform sometime. So, this is where the batting cages are? Sure is. It's all run down. It's been this way ever since we were kids. Actually, that's true, come to think of it. Got it. You two used to come here together as kids. More like Shinichi would drag me here, but yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that. We'd always run out of allowance money, but the guy in charge took a liking to us and would let us play for free now and then. From there, the batting cages quickly became our usual hangout spot. Now then, let's get started. Okay. Yeah. Doo-doo. The bat cuts through empty air. Aoi tilts her head in puzzlement. Aoi missed? Here, watch me. I'll show you how it's done. Miyuki takes the bat from Aoi and steps into the batter's box. After 2 practice swings, the ball erupts forth. Wow. In the next second, she sends it rocketing into the safety net. Can you tell what I'm doing differently? Doo-doo. Miyuki, you're so cool. Aoi's not cool at all. Miyuki heaves a heavy sigh. Okay, well, what do you think it is you're missing? Height. Aoi's too short. Can't compete with Miyuki's beauty. This isn't a pageant. Shinichi, help me out here. Let's see. For starters, try to keep your eye on the ball. Keep my eye on the ball? You're not looking at it when you swing. This time, try watching it and see what happens. Doo-doo. Aoi takes the bat and heads to the batter's box. And I haven't played baseball in a long time. Used to play it casually as a kid, friends in the parks and shit like that. I haven't done it in so long now. I don't even remember how to hit a ball. I probably could pick it up if I really, really tried. Maybe, but yeah, wow. I watched it. You have to do more than that, you goof. No, it's a good first step. We want her to get comfortable with the ball. Why don't you start with a bunt? Just hold the bat out in front of you. Like this? That's it. Keep your eye on the ball and match the bat to its trajectory. Eye on the ball. Match the trajectory. Doo-doo. How we hit it? It wasn't much of a hit, more like the world's weakest ground ball, but I'll take it. See, when I tell you. Got it. Shinichi, you're a great coach. Thanks, I guess. Let me try again. Keep my eye on the ball. Doo-doo. Amazing, another hit. This time, how about you try swinging? Doo-doo. The ball grazes against her ungainly swing. Foul ball. Still, she's definitely making progress. You've always been a great teacher, I wouldn't say I'm anything special. It's a talent you've had since grade school. You think so? Trust me, I remember. I've reread my diary countless times. Truth be told, I remember it too. Looking at her now, you'd never picture it, but back when Miyuki first started, she sucked even worse than Aoi. I was the one who taught her how to swing. Doo-doo. It flew. It flew. Sure did. I saw the whole thing. Aoi's smile is genuine and pure. I vaguely remember Miyuki smiling like that way back when. If you hadn't taught me baseball all those years ago, I never would have landed this role. Hey, come on, you got the part through your own effort. Not true. I think that's supposed to be Miyuki, but whatever. Yep, You're the one who gave me the opportunity, as usual. That's odd. I actually don't remember that happening last time I read this. I usually remember stuff like that and issues like that. I distinctly don't remember that happening. Weird. I don't know. This install has been slightly odd, so who fucking knows? Years of diligent hard work, and look where she is now. We may have started off on equal footing, but now we're miles apart. I see that old thing still around, She points to the safety net. The net is adorned with a series of targets. Hit, double, triple, and home run. Hit those targets and you win free play coupons. Man, that takes me back. When we were little, Miyuki and I would always challenge each other to a game. Whoever missed the most shots would have to carry both book bags all the way home. Mind you, we almost never hit those targets, but that didn't stop us from trying. I sure would like to see you take a swing like old times. Her voice is a whisper, but I don't answer her. I don't have it in me. Instead, I stare silently into the distance. Deep down, something tells me, if I respond to that request, it'll destroy everything the three of us have built. Doo-doo. You're certainly a fast learner, All thanks to my master coach. Maybe you stand a better chance of maybe you stand a chance of beating Miyuki now. Beating her in a fight? Why don't we make a little bet? Miyuki points at the targets with the bat. We'll take turns swinging the bat, and the person who hits their ball closest to the target gets to tell the other two what to do. We can put a handicap on the ball speed to make it fair. How about it? Want to give it a try? Yes. If Aoi wins, Shinichi and Miyuki have to get to... No. I shoot her down firmly. Aoi, aren't you tired after all that? Doo-doo. I know you weren't feeling 100% today. Let's call it a day and go home. What, you chicken? I see you've invented another one of your convenient excuses to get out of it. Sure, whatever. Let's go with that. It's not whatever. It's not like Miyuki to scream like that. You know, you never used to be like this. Shinichi, what is it you're so afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't like pointless conflict. Liar. She's absolutely right. I can't even find it in me to get mad about it. The fact of the matter is, Aoi isn't feeling her best. Let's not do. Aoi tries to argue, but staggers sideways. See? Told you. Do. She frowns to herself. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Miyuki still doesn't look convinced, but I ignore her and lead the way out of the building. Come on, don't be mad. I'm not mad. This is your idea of not mad. Look, I get it, okay? I know Aoi's not feeling good. Do. Here, under the starry night, Aoi's gait is even more unsteady than usual. Fine, whatever. I'll stop being mad if you give me some advice. I have a really bad feeling about this. Is it about that thing from before? Somewhere in the ballpark, I guess. Boy troubles? Aoi cuts in. Miyuki flinches in alarm. No, it's about the play. About the kiss? Wait, what? Shinichi, you told her? Didn't you promise you wouldn't tell anyone? How could you? I trusted you. I'm sorry, I just thought it would be okay since we were all friends. Miyuki looks like she's ready to explode. Desperate, I look to Aoi for help. Got it. Shinichi doesn't want to be cucked. He what? Aoi's tone is perfectly innocent. Catches me off guard, and I fail to stop her in time. He hates the thought of you kissing or having sex with other guys. It makes him furious. So he refuses to fall in love with you. Shinichi? Miyuki asks in a low voice. Is this true? Is this how you actually feel? You think I would fall for some other man? Do you seriously believe that? No, that's not. How dare you? Do you have any idea how hard it's been to hold myself back around you? Can you even begin to imagine how I felt pretending to be all buddy-buddy like this? Look, you've got the wrong idea. I don't want to hear it. Never should have agreed to this. If I'd known I'd end up suffering like this, I never would have let myself get close to you. Goodbye forever. Miyuki. Aoi tries to stop her, but Miyuki doesn't even glance back. I know I need to say something. Anything. But the words won't come. Everything Aoi said about me was true. I have no excuse. Moments later, Miyuki vanishes into the night. Is she mad? Is it my fault? No. Aoi's just stating the facts. Nothing more. Aren't you going to go after her? If I don't go after her now, I'll never have a second chance. I can feel it in my gut. And yet, I can't bring myself to do it. Are you afraid of messing up? No. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with chilly night air. This was fated to happen sooner or later. Fate? I always hoped we could stay together, that these days would last forever. But we're not little kids anymore. Our circumstances are complicated now. We overthink things. We walk on eggshells. We freak out over nothing. Miyuki is the queen bee of the entire school. Like the moon hanging in the sky, she's on a pedestal far beyond my reach. I don't even deserve to count myself among her friends. Got it. Aoi suddenly raises her hand. This is the bad ending route. You made the wrong choice. You need to reload your save file. There's her gamer brain again. I look up at the sky. It's breathtakingly beautiful, the way the starlight twinkles across time and space to reach us down here on Earth. Life is like a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. Don't you remember what I said? I'm not cut out for a fairy tale ending. All I need is my normal life. As I mutter to myself, I glance back. But no one is standing there. My voice fades into the night. Man, I must really be losing it. Who was I talking to? Myself? An email? Attached is a single photo. Just like that, Miyuki's final performance came and went. Good morning? The second she walks into the classroom, she instantly draws everyone's attention, just like always. Except she doesn't talk to me anymore, and I don't talk to her either. Just another morning here at school. Same as always. In the end, I never went to see the play. I'm told it was a roaring success. I can imagine Miyuki up on stage, kissing the romantic lead. I'm sure it was a beautiful moment. But I couldn't care less. Miyuki and I aren't friends anymore. We've gone back to the way we were before, and that's probably for the best. Man, that was a close one. What was? For a while, you reeked of Normie. You came this close to dying, pal. Seriously doubt that. Fight on, Beady Boys, death to normies. So long as normies exist in this world, our work is never done. Get a new job. I don't know what his work entails, but please leave me out of it. The sun sets over the town. Slowly but surely it sinks beyond the horizon. The crimson sky is breathtaking, almost like a stage backdrop. As for me, I can only be myself. Trapped within the confines of my little world, I'll live out a normal life, but then the story will come to an end before I know it. No rising action, no climax, no falling action, no tidy little resolution. Here I find myself stuck in a rut, all other routes closed to me. Just what I deserve, don't you think? I mutter down at the photo from that day. Needless to say, she doesn't answer me. Three years later, I'm in my kitchen frying up some discount pork. Chop up some onions and add them to the pan. Bought myself a side salad for 30% off, too. Now I just need to stir a little dashi broth into my miso soup and I'm set. This is a pretty fancy dinner for a bachelor who works minimum wage, if I do say so myself. Oh crap, the show's on. I hastily shut off the burner. Surely I've cooked it long enough by now. Probably. It'll be fine. I serve myself a bowl of steaming hot rice, then dump the stir-fried pork onto my salad and quickly switch on the TV. Why? Answer me. Why? Why would you betray me like this? Sona Miyuki dropped out of high school to make her debut in the entertainment industry. These days, her popularity is skyrocketing. Scarcely a day goes by when I don't see her on screen somewhere. She's so famous, she's practically worshipped. I always knew she had the talent, but I never imagined this. If you're going to betray me, then I'll just have to get even. You can run, but you can't hide. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Yikes, creepy. That's Miyuki for you. Her acting skills are really out of this world. As for me, I'm a big fan. I watch any and every show she's in. That said, I'm not the kind of person who typically gets caught up in the hype, and I don't foresee myself attending any of her autograph sessions. That said, if you promise to love me always, then I'll love you for the rest of our lives. I'll make you the happiest man alive. Miyuki gazes at her male co-star with fervor in her eyes. No surprise there either. Their relationship was just leaked to the press a few days ago. Neither of them denied it in the subsequent interviews, and now the celebrity blogs are all going crazy over the news. But none of that is my business now. The two of us are worlds apart, and she's somewhere I could never reach. But it doesn't bother me. I can't bring myself to feel jealous either. All I feel is the steam rising from my rice, and the overseasoned pork stinging the back of my throat, and the chopped onions belatedly stinging my eyes. Okay, maybe I'm crying. But I saw that interview. I know she's the happiest she's ever been. So clearly, these are just happy tears. Now then, time to wash up. I gather my dirty dishes and head to the sink. The days pass by as I follow the path I was fated to take. And that was bad ending number 1. When next time we meet, we're going to be at, I'm not certain what choice I'm going to start at, but probably the last choice, but I'm not certain. I haven't decided yet. Next time, well, we're going to start on the ending, or we're going to start on our way for a second bad ending. And, well, I hope to see you all there.